Alrighty, we're going to look at the difference in quality of a commercial grade light switch and your economy basic light switch. And we're going to upgrade to the higher quality one, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so this is our basic economy three-way switch. See how these holes don't hold the wires very good? Okay, we're going to break these little tabbies off because they're putting the box up before the sheetrock is up, so they can put the sheetrock right over it. So first we'll put the bare ground wire on the green screw here. Close the loop the direction that the screw turns. Okay, we'll put our white on the common. And I'll make sure our wire is stripped long enough, and it is. This is a twist and lock connection here. Make sure it's tight, and our insulation just goes up to the bottom of the pressure plate. See, make sure it's nice and tight. Just make sure the insulation's up to the bottom of the pressure plate. Make sure it's tight. Okay, so we can push our wires back into the box. I'll keep this ground wire down at the bottom. And I'll keep the ground down at the bottom there. I'll finish screwing this in off camera. Now let's make sure that ground wire is down so it doesn't touch anything. So now we'll go replace the other two. So we'll pull these wires out of the hole here. And these are twist and lock connections here, so I'll clip these down a little bit shorter. Just make sure the insulation goes up to the bottom of the pressure plate but not under it. So this black is the common here. Wow, that wasn't in there very good. And the red and black are travelers here. So I'm going to look in this wire nut, make sure the connections are good. These weren't that good, so I'm going to redo them. Well, you know what? You can put 2 wires on these here. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to eliminate this 1 wire nut here. So we'll straighten our wires out. Strip with our 14 gauge hole here, make sure our wire's all nice and straight. Okay, so you're allowed to put 2 wires under 1 terminal here with this pressure plate type connection here, because see it's got the 2 slots here. I'm going to make sure it's nice and tight. And the insulation's not under the pressure plate. Now we can hook our three-way switch up. Our common wire goes here because this is the power going in. Make sure it's tight and the insulation's not pinched. But our red and black, see it's a little long, so I'm going to clip that. Okay, we'll check our white wires here, make sure they're together good here. Okay. They don't look too bad here. They're all even on the end here, and the insulation's even at the top. So I'm gonna put this wire nut back on here. Now we got to get a ground wire to these the straps on the switch here. Pull that off, and I'm going to run upstairs and grab a tail. Okay, so we'll get our ground wire back in here. Get it even with the other three. Now I'll clip them so they're even with the shortest one. There, now it's even with the shortest one there. I hold my tail here so it doesn't get wound out of place, and then the twist is all uneven and I lose a connection with one. So I'll go to the green screw of our first switch here. Okay, now hook our ground to our second switch here. Okay, now make sure I'm going to push our ground wire down over here, make sure it's away from everything. Now push it in over here, make sure it's down away from everything. So this is our basic standard 89 cents light switch. This is our basic like $1.69 residential three-way switch. And this is the heavier duty commercial grade light switch. They're made better quality, they're more durable. See how they are put together, much more sturdy. Alrighty, so that is how to upgrade to a higher quality light switches here in the country I was born in. Peace. Thanks for watching.